Hi, how's everybody keeping? I know it's been a while since I've been on, so I do apologize. So I'm finally back, and today I am back with some tapping because I know it has been a while since I've put a tapping video up for you to follow along with. So today I want to focus on forgiveness, love, and acceptance. So I want all these forgiveness, love, and acceptance to be aimed to yourself. I know it's easy for us to sit and think about people that we need to forgive, and we automatically think, oh, I need to forgive this person for this or that. But do you ever actually stop and give yourself forgiveness? Forgive yourself for thinking harshly about yourself at times, forgive yourself for talking negatively about yourself. You might actually subconsciously be angry at yourself for letting a person hurt you, or you might have taken a person back into your life and they've hurt you again, and you're angry at yourself for that. So, all that energy is still held within you. So, today we're going to focus on forgiving ourselves, and then we'll do a round on loving and accepting ourselves. So, get comfortable, get ready, and when you are ready, I want you to place your hands on your heart. And once again, we'll start with our 3 deep breaths. So, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths in. Really breathe into your heart center, ground and center yourself. Starting at the heart allows your body and mind to kind of know what's coming next. And on the third exhale, I just want you to say the word forgiveness. And notice, even just by saying that word, how is there any feelings coming up within you? Where are you feeling them in your body? Don't just feel them without judgment. Just acknowledge them. They just want acknowledgement. Don't feed into them. And then we'll go to the top of the head. And once again, tap nice and lightly. And just bring in forgiveness. Just say that word forgiveness, either out loud or in your mind. And then we go to the middle of the forehead. And once again, take your deep breath in and just say, I am ready to forgive myself. Now, as you say those words, I want you to acknowledge how they make you feel. You don't have to feed them, you don't have to go into them. Just feel them in your body. Where do you feel them in the body? What emotion? How are they making you feel? Do you feel uncomfortable? It's okay if you do. That's what we're here for today, to accept our own forgiveness. So then we go to the start of the eyebrows. And once again, I am ready to forgive myself. And if you notice that there's thoughts or memories coming into your mind, or you're getting flashbacks of maybe events or anything, whatever it is coming up, just acknowledge it and send forgiveness. It's coming up because it's ready to be forgiven and it's ready to be released. So go to the side of your eye, and now if anything comes up, acknowledge it by saying and forgiving it. So I forgive myself for thinking harshly and negatively about myself. Whatever it is that's coming up for you, say it, acknowledge it, let it go. We go to under the eye. I forgive myself for acting badly towards others. There might be a specific person that comes to mind or people. Acknowledge it and send yourself that forgiveness. I am ready to accept myself. We go above the lip. And then we go to the dimple in our chin. I offer myself forgiveness. And then we go to our collarbone, our kidney points. I forgive myself for all the harsh thoughts I've thought about myself and others. And really, really connect with the feelings. Notice the feelings and the emotions that this is bringing up. I can feel a lot of emotion building. Let them up. The emotions are the energy. We go to the side of the tongue. I forgive myself for judging myself harshly and negatively. We go to our next finger. I am ready to forgive myself. We go to the next finger. I forgive myself. And what do you forgive yourself for? What's coming up? I forgive myself for thinking so little of myself. We go to the next finger. I forgive myself for believing that I couldn't do things. Have you ever talked yourself out of stuff because you thought you weren't good enough, that you weren't intelligent enough, whatever it is, forgive yourself for it. Allow those feelings to come up, allow those moments to resurface, and send forgiveness. If you're feeling strong emotions in your body, I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to imagine that you're breathing in that forgiveness. And I want you to breathe that air in, that forgiveness in, and I want you to send it straight into that part of the body, the part of your body where these emotions are surfacing. Send that forgiveness straight into it. And as you exhale that old stagnant energy. And we go to the next finger. I forgive myself for being so hard on myself. We're all so hard on ourselves. We put so many beliefs and limits on ourselves. We limit ourselves with our mind. Forgive yourself. Let that go. Breathe in that forgiveness. Send it into your body. And breathe out that old stagnant energy. We go to this side of the karate chop, side of the hand. I welcome in my forgiveness. I welcome in forgiveness. And we're going to do another round. We go back to the top of the head. And as you're breathing in that forgiveness, I want you to give it a colour. Whatever colour first comes to mind, that's the colour of your forgiveness. Mine's yellow. So as I breathe in, I'm imagining this yellow light of forgiveness, and I'm feeling lots of emotion around my stomach area here. And I'm sending it right there, right down into that area. And I'm breathing out all that energy, that old energy. You can even place your hand where you feel the energy if it helps. Completely whatever's normal to you. And then we'll go to the middle of our forehead. Bring in all that forgiveness. What do you forgive yourself for? Let the tears come if they're coming. Let them flow. The tears are a release. The tears are that old energy being released. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for welcoming others back into your life that have hurt you again. It's okay. Forgive yourself. I forgive me. And we go to the start of the eyebrows. Really breathe in that forgiveness. Give it a colour. Send it right down into that area of your body that you're feeling these emotions coming up. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, breathe out that old energy. I forgive me. And we go to the side of the eye. I forgive myself for all the times I've stood in front of the mirror picking out all the negative things I didn't like about myself. I forgive myself for talking so down to myself. Really breathe in that forgiveness once again. Breathe it right into the areas of your body that you're feeling these emotions coming up. And remember, as you breathe out, even sigh it out. If you want to do a big sigh as you breathe out, and just imagine all that old energy being released. We go to under the eye. I forgive myself for limiting myself, for holding myself back and following my dreams. Maybe in following stuff that you wanted to do in life, you know, hobby, around relationships, around hobbies, whatever you've held yourself back in life. Forgive yourself for that. Really feel that forgiveness, welcome that forgiveness in. And then we go to under the nose, above the lip. You can feel so much emotion building. Forgiveness. I forgive me. Are you feeling easier? Is it feeling more comfortable now as this goes on? Do you feel like you're ready to forgive yourself now? We go to dimple on our chin. I forgive me. I accept my forgiveness. And we go to under our collarbones, our kidney points. I forgive myself for eating junk food, knowing that it was bad for me. I forgive myself for abusing my body with stuff I know I shouldn't. I forgive myself. Let that forgiveness wash right over you. Welcome it in. We go to the side of our tongue. I forgive me. I've been so hard on myself over my whole life, and I'm forgiving myself. We go to the next finger. I forgive myself for letting people hurt me. I forgive myself for being hurt. You know, you may not have let yourself being hurt, but you blame yourself. I know some way or form you get angry at yourself for being hurt again. It's okay. Forgive yourself. You done the right thing. You done the kind thing. You gave these people a chance. You believed in the goodness. There's nothing wrong with that. That's completely fine and okay. Go to the next finger. I forgive myself for all the cruel words I've talked to myself in my head, out loud. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for thinking negative thoughts about myself, about others. You know, we all do it, and it's okay. Just forgive yourself for it. It's time to let it go. Let that forgiveness wash right in. Let it wash right in and flow through you, moving all that old stagnant energy. And we go to the next finger. Breathe in all that forgiveness to wherever your body needs it. Let it wash right over you. Really let that forgiveness in. I forgive me. Say it. Say it out loud if you can. And mean it. Feel it. Feel that forgiveness. I forgive myself. For whatever it is, I forgive myself. And we go to the karate chop point. Once again, take a big deep breath in. Breathe in that forgiveness to wherever your body needs it. All over if you can. And once again, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for the harsh thoughts that I've thought about myself, that I've thought about others, for the words I've thought and said about myself and others. I forgive it all. And then when you're ready, come back to the heart for a minute. Take a couple of breaths. And just breathe in that forgiveness. I want you to let the forgiveness flow right over you. If you can, imagine it coming in through your nose, filling your head, right down through your neck, your chest, your arms, your abs, your hands, your legs, your hips, your feet. Just envelop yourself in this forgiveness. And now I want us to do another round, and this time we're going to do a round on love and acceptance. Let's take one deep breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to say, I'm now ready to love and accept myself exactly as I am right now. And we go to the top of the head. I am ready to love myself inside and out. And then we'll go to the middle of the forehead. I accept all parts of me. And we go to the start of the eyebrows. I am open and ready to accept all parts of me. And then we go to the side of the eye. I am ready to accept my forgiveness. I accept the forgiveness I offer myself. And then we go to under the eye. I am ready to love myself unconditionally. And really acknowledge how this is feeling. How do you feel when you're doing this? Breathe in that love. We go to under the nose, above the lip. I am ready to love myself exactly as I am right now. We go to the dimple on your chin. I am open to accepting me exactly as I am right now. And breathe in that acceptance. Breathe it in. Love yourself. Feel that love for yourself. And we go to under the collarbones. Big deep breath in. I am open and ready to accept and love myself. And just take your time. Allow that feeling of acceptance and love in. Allow it to come in. We go to the side of the tongue. Once again, breathe in deeply. I'm a being of pure love and I accept that. Go to the next finger. I radiate love. We go to the next finger. I accept the love that I give to myself. I open my heart to accept my love. We go to the next finger. I am ready to open my heart and accept the love that I feel for myself, and I also accept the love that I'm ready to give to other people. We go to the next finger. Deep breath in. I am ready to love myself unconditionally. And say it as many times as you like. Really, I want you to really feel comfortable saying this. Allow yourself to really feel it. Feel that love for yourself. We easily give love to others. Now give love to yourself. And we go to the karate chop point. I am love. I am light. I am great. And then we come back to our heart. And as you breathe in your 3 deep breaths, I want you to breathe in love and acceptance. Each breath in, breathe in that love and acceptance into your body. If there's any part of your body you're feeling strong emotions, I want you to breathe that love and acceptance right down into that area. And once again, as you exhale, breathe out all that old stagnant energy. It's coming up because it's ready to be released. Now take your time here. Take as many breaths as you like. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, it's natural to feel uncomfortable if you're starting to for the first time forgive yourself or send yourself love and work through that uncomfortableness. that uneasiness, the more you do it, the more your body will accept it. Really breathe in that forgiveness and that love, and like focus on breathing out that energy. If you feel the emotions coming up in your body anywhere, breathe it into that area and breathe it out. It's really helping you just release that energy. If there's any tears, any strong emotions coming, physical emotions coming, let them out. Tears are a great release. If you're crying, that is amazing, because it actually means that you're after releasing a lot of emotions. So I really hope you enjoyed it. You can pause this video and spend more time on each round if you like. You know, you can go as many rounds as you like until you feel like you have gotten what you wanted out of it. What also, again, you can replay it and do it as many times. But I really hope you enjoyed that. I'd love to hear how you got on, if you followed along, and if you felt any shift in your energy. I did, even by those quick few rounds, I could feel a lot of emotions coming up. So it is really powerful. And as I said at the start, we always think straight away that we need to forgive other people. But how often have you sat and actually forgive yourself? And it's such a huge, huge thing to do for yourself, is to actually forgive yourself. We're so hard on ourselves and so easily become so hard on ourselves, but we never actually sit back and apologize to ourselves for being hard on ourselves. You know, if we hurt someone, we'd apologize to them. So you are a person as well. So remember that, and always be kind to yourself. If you notice you're being harsh on yourself, that's okay. Acknowledge it, apologize to yourself, and forgive yourself. That's all your subconscious wants, just like every other subconscious out there. So I hope you have a great day, and yeah, enjoy the tapping. Speak soon.